there needs to be flexibility built in. I think there are certain areas coming off exits that you do need to address. One thing I would say, and this is maybe more of a personal thing, I see the McDonald's sign on the DOT signage. For me, that's when I make the decision. It's not, oh, there's a McDonald's sign 1.5 miles away, I'm going to pull off. I'm personally looking for the signs alongside the road. I do a lot of traveling in my construction fields throughout the Midwest, and that's kind of what draws my attention. If I'm looking that far off, that's when I get in an accident.
Okay, thank you for coming. I'll go over to the other side. 15 minutes per side, 3 minutes per person, maximum. First speaker I have wishing to speak in opposition is Dick Granchelik, 712 Main Street, representing La Crosse Area Chamber. We have 3 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'm Dick Granchelik, President of the La Crosse Area Chamber of Commerce, speaking tonight on behalf of our organizations, 850 businesses, organizations, and individual members. We do not believe the ordinance as it stands is in the best interest of the variety of our member businesses. The proposed ordinance limits their ability to market and promote their business in a cost-effective manner. Promotion is essential for sustainability and the growth for the economic community. Signs are really a baseline of marketing and vary widely in their size, type, and style. What's good for one is not necessarily good for the next, and that's why the sign committee's work has been so difficult. Prior to the J&A committee meeting, we surveyed our La Crosse members only and report to you that of those businesses responding, 78.2% are viewing the new sign ordinance as not beneficial to the business community. Our main objections deal with the requirements on size, height, setbacks, frequency of change, and limitation on location of electronic message units. On-premise signs are especially important in getting independent small businesses the exposure they desire to compete with highly visible large format stores. The smaller independents do not have standard building format that they can rely upon to advertise their presence and use signage instead to draw attention to their location. Strictly limiting the height of the sign and the square footage of an on-premise signs reduces the exposure these stores can get to the vehicular traffic they depend on. Some of those survey comments that we received include such as, I think that it is good to have some guidelines to follow, however, this seems a little too strict. A second comment, I believe that a sign ordinance is appropriate, just not what is proposed. Another, the new ordinance will harm my business by making it less visible to our customers. We receive those comments, we take them into consideration with our comments, and would stand in opposition to the way the sign ordinance is currently written.
Okay, any questions for the speaker? Oh, we do have one, District 12, Council Member Sarah Sullivan.
Yes, you mentioned that 78% of the respondents said that they were not in favor. Could you tell me the percentage of your members who responded?
We surveyed only the La Crosse zip codes.
Okay, and how many was that?
1,003.
You surveyed 1,003.
We got about a 9.4% return rate.
Thank you very much.
Okay, and Councilmember Sullivan, you wish to speak again? Your light came back on. Okay. Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
We'll move on to the next speaker, which is James Kuschel, 1450 Oak Street Drive, Alaska, representing La Crosse Sign Company. And when that gets to the end, Fran and Sarah, could you bring one up for the chair, please? Thank you very much. Okay. Go ahead, sir.
I would like to review with you what the proposed sign ordinance